Hello everyone and welcome back to episode, I believe this is 7 of Scrap Mechanic Survival. We left off, we just made it to this island here, and today we're going to go ahead and explore said island. So let's go ahead and I guess take a look, see what we got. Not certain this will be our permanent base location, but it's got a good chance. I'm not quite certain how many other islands there are. So this may have to just do. And it would be a cool island. I mean, there's not much resources here. But in that sense, that's almost good, because then we don't have to really worry about not harvesting the resource. Just harvest them, make a flat island. Let's see. It's the way into the ship. It should be, I guess, on this side. Yeah, so this doesn't have the craft bot or anything. It's kind of barren actually, which I guess there are some resources, and when I say some resources I mean a mug and that. So don't believe there's anything else in here. And the problem is as neat of an idea would be to build a base inside here. I don't think that would quite work because it's on an angle. I think that'd get really annoying. But I'm thinking, what if we build like a base down here? I don't know, this rock kind of in the way. Thought it'd be kind of cool if they built it under the ship, like where it's kind of hanging off the edge there, but I don't know. Maybe this area is not bad, it's just there's a lot of holes. Got a little fortress over there. I think this is a good base idea. I think, not certain where it's going to be yet. It could be down here. That way it's just facing the ocean. Could just make it literally anywhere. The only reason, see, there's two sides of this coin, right? It's make it there because it's cool and we're facing the ocean, or make it on this side because it's closer to the mainland and more practical. But this series is not necessarily practical. Using boats isn't practical, so maybe we go for the cool base rather than the more practical base. Okay, where did I leave off? Because down here is not also a bad idea. Maybe we build a farm there and the base over there. It could be good. So let's go ahead and plump down our beacon. We'll just put it right here, I suppose. And we'll say this is guess we'll do that. Well, yeah, because we're not certain yet. We got a boat one. That's cool. Yeah, we'll make this orange, and this will be our beacon for what potentially is our base. We're not certain yet, because if we find something really cool, right, we're obviously going to take what's really cool, and we're not equipped to just live here yet. We gotta, get some resources over here. Mainly a craft bot. We're low on fuel, so we gotta be careful. But let's go ahead and see if we can keep looping around. I don't know if there's any value in raiding a structure to get more gas. The amount of gas we'd probably get would be low. And look, we have an island right here, I think. So we can go ahead and explore this island if we think it's actually an island. But now, so we got a structure there, which is not bad. I got a structure there, which is not bad, especially when we have a boat. Because I believe with a good boat, it's going to be faster than a car. Yeah, so with a good boat, we can actually get to these quicker than I believe, if we were driving to them via mainland. This is a neat little biome. Is this cotton? Yeah. Oh, this is just another cotton forest, is it? Let's go ahead and move to the other side. I think it's going to be very similar to that other island we saw. I think it was last episode with the farmer on it. Biggest difference I'm seeing right away is this island has way more trees. I think this island will come in handy. Yeah, it definitely has a lot more trees on it, so no rock nodes that I noticed. Maybe there's one over there. But yeah, we'll probably just get some trees there when we need them. It's good to have islands. I like be able to explore some islands. Can't tell, but it looks like this may be an island up here, or is this just a large peninsula? And we're out of fuel. I think we'll have enough to make it back, though. I think we'll be fine. Alright. Maybe running a little close, though. But we're starting to straighten out around this corner, so we're gonna be coming up on the crash ship sooner than later. And that's, I don't know, can that craftbot make gas, the one at the crash ship? If it can, that could be our savior. So I think it would be really cool if the crash ship on the island had, you know, the craftbot in it. Or at least a model, maybe, and have it destroyed if they didn't want us to use it for some reason. I don't see why we wouldn't be wanted to using it. So far away from the start, it's not like it would unbalance the game. I also like the idea, once we get wood going, like in mass, building just a bunch of like pirate coves and outposts, just like, you know, for crap bots and stuff, 'cause especially if we're gonna have using so much fuel, to be able to just have a fuel tanker and just take it around the world and have an outpost and just fill up all the outposts, so we're not worried about, you know, running out of fuel. That would be a cool idea, I think. So I believe this is the tile with the crash ship. Either, maybe that's it? I don't know. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, I think I recognize it. So we're getting close. We still need to loop around, though, to get, you know, to the mechanic station. But yeah, building like little outposts on these rocks, I feel like maybe we build, I'm trying to think, do we build 4, one at each corner? Maybe 4 plus 4 more, so we get 8. Maybe our base counts as 1, so maybe 7 in total. Thing is, I don't want to bite off more than we can chew, because, you know, building a base at each rock is kind of, you know, undoable. But maybe building, you know, a few might be more doable. And of course, we don't want to get repetitive. We're building the same, you know, little pirate area, you know, 100 times. That may not exactly be fun. So am I turning in here? Oh no, I'm not remembering where I'm going, am I? What I do remember, though, and there's an island here. I didn't even realize there's an island. That's while we're out of gas. Let's go ahead and claim this island as ours. It is ours. See, an island like this is not actually a bad idea. But I think our other island idea is better. This island is just cool because, I don't know, it would be like, this is like a really good base idea. Like, tactics wise, build a little farm here, they can't get to you. They're all going to come from here, so you funnel them down pretty well. Especially if you cover the whole thing in dirt. So that means they can't spawn there, right? Okay, so we're now going away from the mechanic station, which feels kind of bad. But we definitely didn't come across this island here. Yeah, this is it. I believe this is... actually, no, I don't remember this island either. That's one of the crash ship structures. Yeah, so the crash ship is right there. So we're about to come across the crash ship, yeah. So I guess just the whole beacon is like messing with me. You know, it doesn't. It's hard to really tell. It's making more sense now as I'm going around. But yeah, it's definitely, it felt closer than it was, and it's getting closer now. Oh lord, we're gonna come close and running out of gas here. But a couple of those cool islands. That island has a big tree on it, so that'd be cool. Not only do you get an island base, you get a tree fort base. All right, we're really gonna come close to running out of fuel. That's really close to the point where finding fuel in a chest might have actually been a make or break if we get back. Once again, I don't remember this island here. Not like we were gonna live on an island like that, though. Yeah, I believe we're coming. Oh man, we're coming into the bay here, but yeah, inevitably didn't make it, so I'm gonna hop back and I guess just carry the vehicle the rest of the way. Hopefully it's not too far, but yeah. Jeez. It's crazy how close we actually got. We were right there. That certainly didn't take an eternity. Oh, and it got rid of my creation off the lift. And left it over there. Brilliant. That's a brilliant game mechanic, apparently. If you hold something in your lift too long, it eventually just goes away. I love that. Alright, well, that was just an insane amount of time, and I gotta swim all the way back. You know, it's not like, it didn't take like 5 minutes or anything. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to hurry up and wait for some gas to craft. And we've made it all the way back. That didn't take 5 minutes at all. It did. It took exactly 5 minutes, actually, which I guess isn't too bad. But all things considered, since it's literally right there, I guess that is kind of bad. Let's hope we have enough fuel just to go to the other side of this lake. And we'll drive the boat up in dignity, I suppose, rather than carrying it on the lift that for some reason the game won't let you do. Alright, at this point, I know this episode's probably going to be a little bit shorter than the rest, but at this point I'm going to just go ahead and wait for some bubble block to craft. So what I want to do is, well, I'm going to need just more gas, more bubble block, try and get some more components kits try and get more component kits, I guess, and metal. Try and get basically everything so that I can make probably 2 more thrusters, then another fuel tank. We're going to have probably 4 times as much gas, because I was going to say double the amount of gas. We're going to have double the thrusters, so therefore around double the thrusters, we're going to need double the gas, and I want double the gas in general to be able to move this craft bot with any sort of speed. So we're going to have to get a lot of thrusters, and I think I'm going to do a lot of the just the grinding off camera, because that's just a lot of work. And most of it is just waiting for bubble block and gas to craft. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'll just go ahead and call it here, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.